What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another video. I know it's been like 4-5 months later, but here I am. Life's been crazy, like I'm sure it has been for many of us. And today's video, I want to talk to you guys about how to treat yourself in this crazy pandemic time. All right, let's just jump right into it. So the reason why I'm talking about this is because it's something that I've been struggling with. Like, I feel like a lot of people maybe have been struggling with because, you know, times are just so crazy. You know, like, should you be super concerned, you know, with your money? Should you be, you know, not going out to eat? You know, should you just stay at home? This is why I think it's important to talk about this. We just passed Mental Health Awareness Day, and I think this plays a big role in it, you know, treating yourself. So I do want to have like a disclaimer. It's like, you should probably stay within your means. You shouldn't go crazy, and you should really just do the things that really bring you joy, you know, not just for others. So without further ado, let's talk about it. So the reason why I'm talking about it, my wife and I recently made a purchase that was, I would say, probably extravagant. It was nothing crazy, but it was extravagant. We got ourselves an espresso machine, one that we had before, that we loved, and due unforeseen circumstances, we no longer had. So we went ahead and bought it. I got a deal on it, so there's that. But I wanted to talk a little bit about the psychology in why I struggled with making that purchase, and why it's important to still make purchases that bring you really joy, and kind of how you should perhaps, I guess, how I filter through them. So, all right, so the espresso machine is a Breville something XL. We absolutely love coffee, super into it. We like making all kinds of coffee beverages. So this is just, we had one for a while and we really loved it. So the machine itself is like $700. So I guess that brings us to the very first topic, the justification portion of buying something expensive. I think there's some people who are just feel like they deserve the world and they just justify anything, and then there's people probably like me who feel like, well, I don't know, can I hold off? It's kind of a luxurious purchase, yada yada yada. So the very first thing I think you should do is, the very first thing I tell myself that I shouldn't do is, don't justify it. I mean, make a smart decision. You know your finances. Don't justify it to the bare bone. I mean, again, don't go crazy in something that you can't do, but don't justify it too much. This machine was $700. It's not something we need to have. We can make coffee other ways. But, you know, with everything being just so crazy, you know, everyone has their different, you know, work stresses, life stresses, you know, family stresses, whatever it may be. You know, I felt like it was important that, you know, we needed to reward ourselves, even in the time like now, to really have something that we enjoy. I guess the struggle comes from like it being, you know, rather expensive and not something that's super necessary. But, you know, I think what's important, what people misunderstand, is that for someone, like, about purchases that bring you really joy, and I think people should really think about if they bring them joy. Like, for someone who doesn't care about coffee, they'll probably look at this expense at they look at this purchase as something that is unnecessary, probably overpriced, and, you know, they can just do instant coffee. You know, but everyone has their different type of, like, you know, enjoyments, the pleasures in life. And for us, it's coffee. So for us, it's not money wasted. You know, for instance, if someone really likes, I don't know, going out to eat, you know, I'm personally not a person who's really big on eating, but if that brings them joy in life, like my wife, she loves going out to eat, she's a big foodie, that brings them joy in life, you know, that is what they should spend more money on. What wouldn't make sense really for me to spend more money on going out to eat because I don't care about it, or for someone who doesn't care about coffee to purchase this machine. See, so I think with that reason, you should probably be somewhat considerate. Yeah, so to circle back, the psychology behind it, I guess it was a lot of money. You know, you see the jobs, you know, people losing their jobs, you know, people struggling, you know, the economy's not quite rebounded yet, and we're still in this global pandemic. But I think there's something to be understood, like I was just saying, that you should really focus on you know, you should still carve out some money, some funds for something that really brings you joy. In our case, it was the espresso machine. You know, and you should be reasonable with your, you know, take the economy into account and reasonable with your finances. But yeah, that is something that has been on our mind. So, you know, I went back and forth. I kept looking for a deal, and I thought, you know, sometimes, I also think sometimes it's not worth it try to save every penny, because, you know, having something that you can enjoy now, you know, it does, you know, enrich your life. And so that's why I felt like it was important. And that's why I'm making the video, because I feel like, you know, if you're struggling like me to spend the money on something extravagant, something that you know is not super necessary, maybe this video will help you, kind of like my reasoning through it, if it made any sense. But yeah, I think value yourself and your health and, you know, the things that bring you joy. Yeah, that's pretty much my message for this video. If you guys have any questions, we've been loving this espresso machine. It's highly rated. We've had it before. It's fantastic. So if you love, I don't know, going out to eat, you know, once a week, and you've been really strict on your budget, you know, maybe that Friday you go ham, you know, you just go order some food in, and I think that'll be all right, you know, because we'll come out at the end of this, you still have to be a sane, unhappy person, and even that sometimes sounds like crazy that we're gonna come out of this. But anyways, that's it. I just wanted to share that. Life's been crazy. I hope you guys are doing all right. Here's a video. I'm gonna try to be diligent about it and make one a week, and they're just gonna be an impromptu format, and whatever just kind of goes on. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys really like it, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys on the next one.